motivations and different incentives is performing and has capabilities. And so it's important that the public is looking into the private and leveraging those capabilities to be able to improve performance of the public sector. And we have developed some tools also, which you can look at later. Next, please. All right, those are the tools I'm talking about. I wouldn't go into those, but just showing a careful approach to how you can identify those capabilities in the private sector and then outsource some of the functions from the public sector to the private sector to improve performance. Next one, please. Yes, we did some, this was from studies that were done here in Nigeria, and we are engaging now with the state in Kaduna, looking at how they could use some of these tools, and that's work that is going to continue even into next year. Next slide, please. Again, the strategies, I wouldn't go into a lot of these strategies. I wanted to go into this, but time wouldn't allow us to go into them. But suffice it to say that there are evidence-based best practices for strengthening pharmaceutical systems. And these are the menu of it that I'm sharing with you, that you can look at them to use. Just move on. I want us to move quickly to a close. Still more strategies, just go on. All right. I talked about experience in these countries where we have worked. I think that is enough. Go ahead. All right. We might not do this meta. Let's move on. All right. Yes. I think I would like to be finishing here. I did write an op-ed that was published in Global Health Now, where I am proposing that the health community, national global health community, introduce a new cadre of pharmaceutical system professionals. This will be focusing on pharmaceutical system strengthening. I have told you there is a gap, and I think if university within the Ministry of Health is responsible for pharmaceutical system, we have done an analysis and we found out that within most of the country of health, with different problems, from their mandate to the legal frameworks to, terms of reference and all of that, lots of problems around that. And this needs to be addressed. So we do need people who have the necessary proficiencies to be able to help health systems develop the pharmaceutical system. And so this is the recommendation I am making. And I also had a meta, but again, I understand that, we're running out of time, but I know there will be question. Will we have question and answer at all? Later. All right. So maybe during that time, I would speak more pointed, targeted, because I will be addressing maybe areas that are of interest to the audience. But if you permit, I will cut this, I will stop here, and then I'll hand back to the moderator.
I think we should clap, let that applause be suitable. Round of applause. Our lecturer has demonstrated a very clear understanding of the issues that are beguiling our health systems. And he has equally proffered solutions and recommendations that if we engage in, we will be able to strengthen. It is possible to strengthen our existing health systems. Once more, we want to thank our pharmacist, Emmanuel Nfor, for being an expert at what you do and for making the time to be in our midst this afternoon. Another round of applause for him, please. Thank you so much. At this time, I think it will be in order if we can just get up, stretch. Okay, we've been sitting for some time. And, it's not really the best to remain seated or in one position. Sedentary lifestyle, bad. So just get up, stretch a little. Let there be some recommencement of blood flow to vital portions of the body as we prepare for the next lecture. While we were Thank you so much. You may be seated. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a very insightful and thought-provoking first lecture and event in the person of Associate Professor Gosele Obed Nanju. A round of applause, please, as he comes to make his comments before we go into the next lecture.
The chairman of the occasion, Professor Chakpa Onazi, the Deputy Vice Chancellor that's here, and all other protocol duly observed. Without waste of time, mine is just to give a brief goodwill message from the Ministry of Science, Technology,